The economy has recovered from recession. The economy has recovered from recession. And we had 6 quarters of growth since then. We have done more work with less resources in agriculture, infrastructure, and social investments. We have built better understanding between the federal government and the state on non-partisan fault lines, in particular intervening several times to support states to meet their obligations, including the payment of salaries and pensions. Sustained development is difficult, if not impossible, in an atmosphere of insecurity and poor governance. We have therefore made strenuous and successful efforts to overcome the insurgency in the Northeast and to resolve intercommunal misunderstanding elsewhere. May I appeal to the honorable members that the world is watching us, and we are supposed
No, it's not true.
We are supposed to be above this.
Look, Buhari has been president for how long? 4 years. Many of us have been here. These have been here for 12 years. Some of these problems were created because some of us here did not do our job. So what are we talking about? So let's face the truth.
Okay.
And people in the press must help to disseminate the truth, because only the truth will set the people free.
Trader money, the market money, and all those empower projects are projects that are hitting Nigerians live. And for that, I don't think there's an alternative to President Muhammadu Buhari in 2019. The President mentioned the anti-corruption moves that he's making. And we are seeing them. People are being convicted.
There was no Boeing. There was there was what I would call legislative theatrics. Legislative theatrics. There is legislative art, there is legislative science, there is legislative process, there is legislative theatrics. So whenever you have an issue, you either bring theatrics or science or art or the processes. Therefore, what happened was the legislature exercising their freedom.
We want to make Nigeria better. We know our limitations, of course. There are people who have ganged up. They don't want development because development will free people from poverty. All they will say is they will go to the rallies and say, there is hunger in the land. There is poverty. Of course, there will be hunger. We are fighting that. We are fighting poverty because you stole everything. Who said there won't be hunger? When one person stole billions of dollars in Lagos alone, in Lekki Peninsula, estates built worth over 37 billion naira. Nobody can come out and say this is mine. But we know these are stolen, created from stolen funds. So we are going to make Nigeria better, and by the grace of God, most Nigerians will be on board. Any Nigerian who wants development, any Nigerian who is honest will pitch his stand with President Muhammadu Buhari.